Wow, oil prices rise and U.S. stocks give back a bit of their record-breaking rally. My goodness, stocks weaker as Middle East peace prospects dim. Peace in the Middle East on Friday. Now here, my goodness, we've got oil back up again about 7%. My goodness, hey, like and share everyone. A lot of news to go over today real quick. Today, it's Monday, April 20th, 2026. So what's going on with the peace process? You know, on Friday we had the art of the deal. Trump is amazing though. He's doing a lot of great work and great process with all this diplomacy. You know, and he really is working to make America great again. Snap announced major layoffs. What do 1,000 job cuts mean for Snap? SNAP, 16% job cuts. So that's what's being reported on bar chart. And so people, what do we got going on? Gold's off about 1%. The VIX is up about 8%. A lot of volatility in the stock market recently. Bitcoin's pumping and then it dips again, on again, off again. S&P minis, go over this real quick. Stay with me to the end. You receive free alpha. Minis on the S&P off 16 points. NASDAQ minis off about 100 points. Dow future minis off 14. The VIX up at 20.65. The Dixie at 97.82. The 10-year, got to watch a yield there at 111-205. Crude oil again up about $5, $4.50, $5 to 111-205. Crude oil up $4.47. Gold is tanking, off $45, and silver's off about $2 at about $80 an ounce. So this is what we're seeing. Bar chart of the day is Agilent Health, stock symbol AGL. Kind of look at that. The semiconductor stocks are active. We got Tesla earnings, NVIDIA, Micron Tech, SanDisk, Advanced Micro Devices, Mr. Softy, Apple Computer, Amazon, Meta is active, and Intel trading at 65. So this is what we have on bar chart, folks. So I look at the geopolitics every day and socioeconomics, and then I formulate a trading plan for myself. So selling puts on Friday on the oil stocks because they tanked, and now today they're up. So that was a decent trade on Exxon and ConocoPhillips and the big oil complex. Let's look at Yahoo Finance here real quick. I look at all the news, BBC, CNN, Fox News. Yahoo Finance is reporting that stocks fall as U.S.-Iran tensions increase again. Is this World War III? It says Trump aims to seal Iran deal, says truce unlikely to be extended. So we're getting a lot of negotiations going on behind the scenes. Warsh commits to policy independence ahead of confirmation hearings. So we got a new Fed president coming in, or chairman. Refund portal opens for tariffs. Supreme Court. GLP-1 boom nudges cannabis dispensaries. Tesla, Magnificent Seven rally. Tesla's been pumping. Workers are unhappy with pay but not looking to switch jobs because of hyperinflation. We're in the Weimar Republic. Home sellers outnumber home buyers in very low demand market. Houses in my neighborhood are sitting on the market for 6 months, no showings, and they're taking them off the market. There's a buyer strike right now in real estate for residential here in North Florida anyway. Gas price above $3 per gallon. I was paying $4.25. Wells Fargo, news on it. Consumers feel about the economy. Oil surges back up as Iran says Strait of Hormuz is closed. Second round of peace talk in focus. So this is what we got. Let's take a look at what the most active stocks. NVIDIA is active. Again, Plug Power. I've been mentioning Plug Power. Nokia is active, Ondas is active, and Intel is active. Plug Power's a beast, up 11%. Great trading stock too. Not financial advice, I have to say that. It goes for my entire channel. It's just opinion only. Make sure you read the risk disclaimers below. Bitcoin is trending. BlackBerry or Crackberry. Plug Power's trending. Compass is trending. So Bitcoin's pumping up at 76,000. Been dollar cost averaging Bitcoin. It's been doing great. Took some nice profits up from 66,000 on Bitcoin. I got cryptos. I got Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana. Reconnected with some old friends over the weekend. They were telling me they've been in Bitcoin now with talking to myself about it since 2013. So exciting times. Bitcoin, yeah, let's take a look at it here. I don't run commercials on my channel, but I recently penned an ebook. Check out the links below. It's titled AI, Artificial Intelligence Investment Banking Course. AI and Finance, a new era of investment banking. The future of investment banking isn't just coming, it's already here. So check out my links below on Amazon Kindle, Artificial Intelligence AI Investment Banking Course. Links below, thanks. So my channel is doing so well, getting a lot of new subs. Want to say hi to everyone on Twitter. I've been on Twitter, let's see here. I forgot, is it 2007 or I've been on Twitter for quite some time. So let's see, I'm going to take a look at this on X. On Twitter, it seems to me you can say it's freer on X. I've been on Twitter since 2011, so I want to hide all my followers. I have about 2,000 followers on Twitter. So, my goodness. And then, so let's see, I'll go over my trading plan here. Let's look at CNN. CNN, Fox News, and BBC. Sad news this weekend also, too, in Shreveport, Louisiana. So, Trump says ceasefire ends Wednesday evening. Highly unlikely that he'll extend it. So, we only got a couple days until the ceasefire. A truce was originally set to expire Tuesday. The president says he expects fighting to resume if there's no deal. Peace in the Middle East. Oh man, we got news. So a lot of this isn't PC. I can't even report on it. So that's on CNN. FBI Director Kash Patel. Defamation lawsuit against the Atlantic. So we have it. News on Kash Patel. Pam Bondi. News there too. All right, that's fine. I know you can hear my mouse clicking, but I just read the news to myself every day on my news desk and trading desk as a quant trader. Here's what Fox News is reporting right now. Fears mount over escalation after Iran's president issued scathing statement against the U.S. So you got wartime rhetoric, the fog of war, and then of course the different news stories and propaganda from each side. So there's no winners in warfare though. So here's what we have on Fox News. Again, I'm going to look at BBC. I do a little more work on Monday, trying to see what the big news stories are. Trump denies being under pressure to make an Iran deal ahead of ceasefire. Okay, a lot of news. Man, got a lot of U.S. releases video of forces seizing Iranian ships. So they took a Iranian ship over in the Straits of Hormuz. That's what we have. Humanitarian crisis too. That's on BBC. And let's look at Iran news. I even look at the official news agency for the country, their CNN equivalent to the country of Iran. I guess it's Iranian International. Latest news. And it gives me an independent perspective. It says here, Iran says no plan for talks as Pakistan prepares to host U.S. delegation. So you never know what to believe. So internet access and internet and Elon, a lot of news there. Bitcoin's pumping. Been buying the dippy dip on Bitcoin. So I'll go into my trading plan there, and I got to check the weather too. We're in the worst drought condition here in North Florida where I'm at in the last 14 years. So we got to do a rain dance or something to get some rain going. So it's just dry out. Bitcoin's pumping. I bought the dippy dip on Bitcoin at the pivot point over the weekend at 76,292 spot 98, and it's now at 76,369 spot 57. So we're getting a nice uptrend in Bitcoin on the pivot, and buying also XRP and Ethereum. ETH is up too. ETH is pumping too. ETH's had a nice bid up from 2254 spot 28. So are we going to get a breakout in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then XRP? I'm buying all three of these plus Solana too. I own some other cryptos: Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP on the blockchain. I own some Zcash, Aave, Litecoin, the Doggy Coin Doge. I own some Peanut the Squirrel, Old Stinky Link. So these are, some of the more popular cryptos. I own them, so we'll see. So Bitcoin there. So I'm going to DCA Bitcoin. Look at my trading plan today. Plug Power. What's up with Plug Power? They're in the helium or nitrogen or helium economy. So let's take a look at these stocks. What's going on with Plug Power? Let's see here real quick. All right, Plug Power. Let's take a look at the weather first. I created an app that I own called weathermist.com, and it issued an AI warning this morning, a red flag warning on weathermist.com was issued today on 4/20 at 8 a.m. North Florida here. It says critical fire weather conditions expected today. So, and it gave an AI alert here on Weather Mist. Red flag warning in effect due to elevated fire danger conditions. Stay vigilant and avoid outdoor burning activities. High risk on agentic AI on weathermist.com. Tell me you can use it for free too. It's all agentic AI on weathermist.com. So this is the news we have. So let's look at my trading plan real quick. I know my videos are unedited, but they're getting a lot of traction. I got a lot of new subs. On Twitter is getting a lot of people are looking at Twitter, and Rumble, doing well on Rumble. Yeah, Bitcoin's up 2%. So here's my trading plan. Are you ready? Okay, Bitcoin. I'll DCA BTC today, SPY ETF. The blockchain ETFs are doing great, up 1%. So I'll DCA BKCH and Block, BLOK. So that's what we have. And then Solana is hanging in there too. But Bitcoin's a story above 76,000. Pivoted nice today up to 76,342, up from 74,000. So a nice 2,000 point pump. Bitcoin's liquid. You got big institution purchasing Bitcoin, and then also sovereign wealth funds. So I'm running about 15 minutes today. So that's what we have. That's the news. BlackBerry. What's going on with BlackBerry? The stock's up huge today. BlackBerry. Let's see. BB, like BB King. BlackBerry, very actively traded stock, like a $5 stock. I saw the news show on Netflix. If few days ago, documentary on the history of BlackBerry. Unlock hedge fund level data. So we got news there. BlackBerry and NVIDIA so NVIDIA is taking an interest in BlackBerry. So we shall see. Look at the options on BlackBerry too. Man, just out of the money call options expire in 4 days. Doing real time research here. They're up about 400% for the $5. Stock's trading at $5.50. So, my goodness. That's the calls. The calls are up huge. Over 450%. So that'd be a nice call to sell, to do a buy right. The put premiums are off too. So BlackBerry's active. Let's look at it. Plug Power up huge. Plug has been a big winning stock for me too. Very volatile. A lot of data centers might be using hydrogen as a fuel source. Oh man, Plug Power all-time high for the day, up 12%. Huge. And look at the options on it. Plug Power. Just out of the money calls are up 66%. So what's going on with Plug Power? So doing a 2-day water fast today too. I'm down some more weight, getting leaned up. So I'll break fast this evening at 6 p.m. So I got another 3 hours to go. So I'm a little tired, but doing awesome besides that, and trying to get some ketones going and get some, healthy. Everything's doing great. Blood pressure is normalized, and then the blood sugars have normalized. So that's what we have. Oracle. News on Oracle launches new agentic AI tools. ORCL on Oracle. They're going all in on artificial intelligence and data center build out. Google's doing great on ahead of Q1 earnings. My goodness. Blue Origin, news on it. Google stock, awesome. Oracle up 12% in the past 5 days. It's never too high to buy on that breakout. So that's what we have, folks. Now on futures, let's look at, I'm doing my live research here. Performance leaders, I know I'm clicking the mouse, but sitting here on my news desk. The futures that are the most oversold in the last 52 weeks on bar chart, silver's doing the greatest at 133.13 weighted alpha positive. And the greatest negative weighted alpha that I want to own is Ether futures. So I'm backing the truck up on ETH before, less than $2,000 per ETH, and ETH micro. So cocoa is off the worst negative weighted alpha, but how do you store chocolate? Orange juice is oversold, and then Bitcoin micro. So I like ETH. ETH is looking good here, folks. Ethereum. So that's all I have. Again, running about 18 minutes. I say this every day. I give thanks for my abundant supply now manifested. I have it now. Like and share. Thanks, everyone. Have an awesome, great day.